All right, we got another one off. This one's from Lex. Woo! We all know Lex from the live chat, from the comments.
Super donor.
That's right.
That's right.
We love Lex.
Absolutely.
We got Jessie, Reyez, and Black imported.
My name is Black and sometimes people call me Six, like I don't mind because they stubborn and my bank account is looking mighty fine. We can skip the wine and dine, go straight for the wine and grind. She wanna come, I can make it happen, trying. Sometimes I get messy, you can be my biggest secret. I ain't sliding if you're with them, baby, you gon' have to leave them. I got morals on Sundays, sometimes on Wednesdays, really it depends, but you're in love with somebody else.
Maybe I could offer some help. Get over them by getting under me. But you might hold it if you get too much of me. Only if you get too much of me. Only if you get too much of me. Yeah. Hi, my name is not important. I'm not from here, I'm imported. I drink liquor like it's water. Hold my liver, can't afford it. I've been lying here and I've been lying. I've been lying. I'm under the covers like what happened here ain't nothing sacred. Shit that got me f***ed up is I know that dude just saw me naked. Nursed in a broken heart, but who'd have thought it'd take me ages? I ended up here cause my girl said fake it till you make it. You're in love with somebody else. Maybe I could offer some.
Maybe I could offer some.
Get over them by getting under me.
You gon' see, yeah. My name is Kid, cause my name is.
Dang.
This beat is sick.
It is sick.
It's so slow.
This production's very crispy, too.
Yeah, it is.
But the song is heavy.
Yeah, like that moment where she's she kind of like stops singing, then but she's like still breathing the words, kind of.
Yeah. And she literally says right before that she's just drinking.
Yeah,
about
right.
having a drinking problem of sorts, and the way she's singing sounds like she's drunk. And I don't know if
slurring.
Yeah, she's slurring and she's just kind of mumbling through it and everything, which just, man, whether she is or isn't, I don't know, but it gives this higher impact of like the drama of the situation to hear someone come across as like even if I mean, it is just funny to hear a song where everything's like, oh, we're having a good time, our hands are in the air and we're high five, and you know these songs are all so upbeat and we're drinking all night, and it's like, yeah, but drinking all night is not that glamorous. It's really sloppy. It stinks. It's pretty gross. It's fun, but it's not glamorous.
And it hurts the next day.
Yeah, and then just hearing it from this perspective and then going and hooking up with someone who loves someone else and, you know, get over her by getting under me is like...
Right. So he's heartbroken. He's in love with someone.
Yeah.
She wants his affection.
Yeah.
I see. So
and
it's
she's
kind of like...
fake it till you make it is what she says, too.
Okay.
Not important, I'm not from here, I'm imported. Can't you tell my voice distorted? You important, I'm important. Make a movie, let's record it. Came a long way from a Honda, tryna you and some Porsches, baby. You're in love with somebody else. Maybe I could offer some help. He brought you down, now climb on top of me. You gon' see, yeah.
You're in love with somebody else. Maybe
like that ending.
It's kind of like two lonely people just being alone together.
Yeah, that's the perfect way to put it. Dang, wow.
And you know what? That whole thing, like going out, finding someone, getting drunk and hooking up, or going back to that person that you don't really like. Maybe they don't even like you. It seems like they're both heartbroken, but it just feels like it's easier to kind of like put it on someone else than actually figure out your own issues.
Goodness gracious,
with your heartbreak. And then you get drunk, and that can kind of subside the pain for a while. And then you like just getting especially when you're drinking, you like getting just the attention of someone that's attractive. And so you just start buying into that and feeding into that. And then you wake up that next morning and you were just
crud.
It is just something that you hate. You don't want to be in that place.
No, don't do it to us, Joe.
You don't want to be there. And you still miss that other person. You think maybe if I get back together with them though.
Doesn't that make it situations so much worse?
It does. So now you're just laying in the bedroom of someone you don't really want to be around.
Frick.
And you used her or him to make yourself feel better about the person that you...
It's a Band-Aid.
Yeah. And it's a Band-Aid that peels off and makes the wound get infected the next morning.
No.
It's so rough. A lot of times you're just like, why?
That's brutal.
And then you're running away from that situation. Because now you're in this situation with this new person that you feel really uncomfortable with. And then, you go back to your house, you feel some silence for a while, maybe you get some sleep and you kind of recover, and then you're back to the old sadness, and then you just go back.
Back to the old sadness.
Back to the old sadness of the ex, and then you just go back to the girl or guy that you had just wanted to get away from because you knew it wasn't where you wanted to be.
Dang it.
This is never a win.
Wow. Yeah, Joe, I think you nailed it. Excellent work.
The feeling of that is so painful. I mean, it's definitely something that I feel like I could relate to. Mike, something you could relate
sure.
to?
Yeah. Especially in my younger years.
Yeah.
In my Los Angeles days. I feel like, in your early, mid, even late 20s for a lot of people, like you go through some things. If you're out in that party scene, especially I was in an artist scene.
Yeah.
So a lot of artists kind of hit this lifestyle, hit this situationship kind of ping-ponging between what they want and what they don't want.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of alcohol in between.
Well, because you are sad. You're sad at your core. You're disappointed, you're heartbroken, however you want to say it. But this other person is probably also going to the same thing. But you both are not, first of all, you're both not ready to move on. So you could never know if this other person or if each other could work out because you would.
The door's not open.
You don't want to move on, but you do know that physical affection and drinking is something that can make you feel better.
It works for
temporarily. But man, waking up hungover in those situations. And I love I love the apartment and everything, like implying that they're not well off. They're just kind of regular people, like the way these apartments look, the bed on the floor and stuff like that, because that's where you're waking up to. In your early 20s, you're not waking up in a fancy hotel or like a fancy, like you're waking up in a hotel next to someone you just hooked up with like your buddies in the bed next to you. And it's at best, you're just like, oh, this is just not it, man.
Yeah. Wow.
And then somehow 2 days go by and you're like, I want to do that again.
Well,
that'll make me feel better.
The depression from the alcohol wears off and you're like, okay, yeah, I could do this again. I've got energy.
The depression from the alcohol wears off and the depression from reality sets back in.
You're like, I need to escape this. Alcohol will do it.
Well, what's interesting is that the alcohol can numb the pain, and then the hangover gives you like a short-term goal to recover from.
True.
And it gives you some sort of like, okay, well, I'm not going to be hungover, and so I'm going to repair that today, and that'll feel better, and then I'll wake up feeling better tomorrow, and then you wake up the next day feeling not hungover, and you're now well rested, but now it's like, oh yeah, but what about all the other emotional trauma that you're dealing with, and all the other stuff you're not taking care of, and you're like, no, let's get drunk and forget about that again.
Yeah, you're on the hamster wheel. It's like the illusion of like getting better.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm starting to feel better. Oh, wait.
Yeah. Oh, well, now that I don't feel hungover, I can just go and drink again.
Yeah. I think you put it perfect for that last scene. Alone together.
Yeah.
Or lonely. Well, how'd you say
Yeah,
it?
alone together.
Yeah. That's it.
It's better than being alone.
Completely alone.
Just being alone together.
Mm-hmm.
And look at, I mean, with the imagery is great. The chairs with backs against each other, just the way that they look at each other. They're just two people that just kind of despise being in the same room together. And then he
At least
returns.
they're together. Yeah,
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, there's no affection. Like, even at the end, they just lay down. He kind of
Yeah.
like looks at her. She turns her head away. Like, there's no true, like, there's no love. It's just like, all right, well, at least there's someone around.
Yeah, where's the scene of him? Is this him coming back? And she opens the door, and he's just, yeah. I guess I'm back. Like, all right.
I know.
I guess I'll let you back in.
There's no smiles. There's no joy. I do like that he goes, my name's Black, but everyone thinks I'm Six Lack.
Yeah.
I mean, the first time I saw his name, I was like, Six Lack? I was like, oh, okay, I think I know I think I see what it is.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Thank you, Lex.
Heavy.
Excellent work. We will see y'all in the next one.